All the world's a stage. The great dramatists of all ages, William Shakespeare, presents a unique treatment of human life in his play, As You Like It. All the world's a stage is in fact a speech delivered by one of the characters of the above mentioned play. In this poem, the poet compares the entire world to a stage, where all the men and women play their particular part. During the course of drama of life, the character appear and disappear on the stage to perform their role. There are 7 stages of this drama. Birth is the entrance and death is exit. It conveys the message that ultimately we end up just as we were to begin with, helpless. This poem compares the world to one giant stage. He states how all the men and women are merely actors in this production and that they all have their entrances and exits, that is life and death. Analysis of the poem. As all the world's a stage begins, you are dragged to a stage. It is like you are in the audience and you are watching a drama on the stage right in front of your eyes. All the world's a stage tells you that all the men and women are mere characters of drama, which is displayed on the stage in the world. They have their exits and their entrances. This means that all the people take birth and then die after a certain period of time. When the man enters into the world, he has 7 different ages or phases to go through. When he goes through these ages, he has to play different roles. These roles depict a man as a son, his responsibilities as a brother, father, husband, fighter for the nation, etc. The man begins his first act on the stage as an infant. He pukes in the arm of his nurse and cries to be in the comfort of his mother. The second act starts right when he turns into a school-going boy who is unwillingly to go to school and unwilling to take the responsibility of being a student. The third act then comes when he turns into a lover. His lover is the only person he sees dancing in the front of his eyes. For him, there is absolutely no other person that can comfort him than the eyebrow of his lover. The fourth act of All the World's stage portrays the man as a soldier or a fighter for the nation. His beard depicts all those strange oaths that he takes to protect his country and all the men and women living in it. No doubt he quarrels, but he also maintains his dignity to create and develop his reputation in front of the others around him. This is perhaps the toughest stages in life. Then comes the fifth act, where he turns into justice, the one who knows what is good and what is right. At this stage, he is perhaps the best person to approach to find out who is correct and who is wrong. The sixth stage comes into life as he enters the stage of pantaloon, where he has a high status in society, yet he is greedy for more. This stage does not remain for long in his life. Alas, the last and 7th stage comes for him to go through the oblivion. No matter how hard he tries to remember things, he is just not able to. When he enters old age, he turns into a child again. Slowly, he begins losing his teeth, his vision, the taste in his mouth, and the love or the greed for everything that he once wanted in his life. The figures of speech used in this poem are, we have two figures of speech. One is metaphor and one is simile. The examples for metaphor. Firstly, you need to know what is metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech wherein a thing is regarded as a representative or symbolic of something else. Like a thing is represented or compared to something else. For example, all the world's a stage. Here, a world is compared with a stage. Second, Men and women are merely players. Here, men and women are compared with players. The bubble reputation. Reputation here is compared as to a bubble which fades away after some time. Childish treble. High voice or treble as a childish voice. This strange eventful history. Your life is compared with strange eventful history. These were the examples for metaphor. Now coming down to simile. Simile is a figure of speech involving the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different kind. Usually in similes, words like as and like are used very much. For example, creeping like snail, sighing like a furnace, and bearded like a pard. Thank you.